Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm Barbara Cox-Lovesy. Tonight, I have something super special. We are going to be talking about the ancient art of aromatherapy with the Priime aromatherapy oil range. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I am the European Director of Product. I am the Wellness Council representative. I'm also the author of the Revamp Wellness book series, and I am the co-author of Teach Yourself Aromatherapy. Now, in 2007, I co-authored this book because aromatherapy is one of my greatest passions. And I feel it's really part of a 360-degree view of your wellness. And as you can see, I am constantly using my book as reference for the Priime oil ranges. So today, I'm speaking all about the Priime Essential Oil range, which I love. Now, aromatic plants and essences and oils have been used for ages in ceremony, in religious observances, in beauty care, in food preparation and preservation. You can use them as incense and for perfumes. Aromatic plants have been the basis for herbal and botanical medicines and remedies for thousands and thousands of years. Essential oils have not only stood the test of time, but they have also proven their efficacy and effectiveness on every level. Tradition and historical records provide proven insights and understanding of how essential oils are used in the past and how they can benefit our lives today. And happily, with renewed interest in essential oils, the resurgence in their use, and there are many uses, many new clinical studies and publications documenting the efficacy and benefits are available. Now, aromatherapy is now becoming a powerful bridge between cultures and healthcare professionals. And so I am so excited today to introduce the 4 Priime oils that we have and the fractionated coconut oil in the Priime range. Now, there's the Calm oil, the Escape oil, the SENTRY oil, and the Ice oil, and the luxurious fractionated coconut oil as well. Now, essential oils have an important relationship with what traditional Chinese medicine calls Wei Qi, or defense Qi. It is believed in Chinese medicine because of the pure essential oils are so effective when used for atmospheric scent when diffused. Essential oils are one of the primary media for strengthening Wei Qi, so our defense Qi. Now, the Priime oil blends were actually formulated based on the centuries of this powerful practice. And each element complements each other in a perfect symmetry. And Priime is the most powerful blends available on the market today. Let's take a closer look of how the blends are put together with the 4 elements. So the first element is called the Emperor. Now, the Emperor essential oil, then we have the Minister oil underneath that, then the Assistant, and then the Messenger. Okay? And they all work together to deliver a blend that is just beautiful, in my opinion. So let's take a look at the Emperor. This is the principal ingredient in the blend that delivers the main impact of the formula. Now, I'm going to be telling you as I go through each of the blends which is which for you to understand further. Now, under the Emperor is the Minister, and this enhances the actions of the Emperor principal essence. Then, following that, we have the Assistant. Now, the Assistant addresses any accompanying symptoms for a wider and greater range of the benefits. Finally, we have the messenger. Now, the messenger, this guides the formula, guides it to the most useful destination in your body, and also harmonizes the entire blend for supreme efficacy. It's incredible. As I go through the webinar, I'm going to split the blends down into the 4 categories so you can see how complex and how well thought out these blends are for each of the essential oils. But first, I want to talk to you about the RX New Age Guarantee. And RX guarantees the purity, potency, and unparalleled quality of the Priime essential oils with the 100% potency guarantee. Now, each batch of the oils is rigorously tested by an independent and third-party certified laboratory to ensure that the Priime oils only contain 100% natural, highest grade oils that are 100% free from artificial or synthetic ingredients, fillers, or toxins. Okay, let's have a look at the Calm oil. Now, the Calm oil is to enhance your well-being with this relaxing blend. Oh, it's one of my favorites. The Calm essential oil gently promotes tranquility and peace. So you can leave all the pressures of your busy day and relax just with this gorgeous scent. I wish you could smell it now. It's amazing. Now, I'm going to go through the ingredients of the Calm oil. The ingredients are, starting with the Emperor, we have the lavender. Now, with a distinct aroma and countless applications, lavender has been used for centuries. Anciently, the Romans and Egyptians used lavender for bathing and cooking. And since that time, many have discovered the myriad of benefits that lavender holds. And lavender essential oil is widely used in cosmetics and perfumes as well. Now, applied topically, lavender is frequently used to reduce the appearance of skin imperfections, and lavender has been associated with relaxing as well. So now we have the minister. The minister in the Calm oil is neroli, and neroli essential oil is derived from the flowers of the bitter orange tree. You know, in fact, there's 3 oils derived from the same tree. So orange is derived from orange peels, petitgrain from the leaves and twigs, and neroli from the flower. So extensive research has been conducted regarding the aroma of neroli essential oil. And research has indicated neroli instills relaxation, but it also uplifts your mood and promotes that all-over well-being. So under this now we have the assistant, and the assistant in Calm is valerian. And valerian is a flowering plant of the valerian family, and it's native to high altitudes in the subalpine and alpine regions of the Himalayan mountains. Valerian oil has been valued for centuries, and traditionally it's used to anoint people of high honor. And in the Ayurvedic health practices of India, historically, valerian was used to uplift your mood and promote that relaxation. So, you know, it's perfect sitting here in the Calm range. Finally, we have the messenger. And the messenger is damask rose, known as the queen of oils. Rose is one of the most precious essential oils in the world, and rose petals produce a sweet, floral aroma, renowned in the perfume and the essential oil industry alone. Now, rose can be applied to the pulse points for an uplifting aroma throughout the day. And it can be used on the skin and promote a healthy and even skin tone. Rose can also be applied to the neck and the wrists for a beautiful, romantic, personal fragrance as well. The support essential oils, which is the next one now, the support essential oils we have in the Priime Calm oils are many unique attributes to this range of the oils, and it sets it apart from the other oil blends, including the exclusivity of where the oils are grown and chosen by the manufacturers as well. The Calm oil and its ability to create this amazing uplifting and calming environment makes it a versatile and, my go-to favorite for sure. So those support oils in here, we have bergamot, we have geranium rose, we have marjoram, we have vetiver, vanilla, coconut, orange, melissa leaf. So all of this makes this beautiful Calm oil. Now, let me tell you how you can use it. So, Calm can be used topically, okay? So it can be applied directly to the body. You can use the stress points like the wrist, you can use the neck, or you can use the temple. Please avoid the eyes, but you might want to use the temple. Now, this is how I love to use it, is that I love adding it to my bath water, especially in the evening to promote that relaxation. And in the bath, I also put a little bit on and I rub it onto my skin. And I put it on the back of my neck as well, which I love. It's just really relaxing. Now, you can also add a few drops of the Calm oil to the bottoms of your feet at bedtime. It really helps. You have a lot of pores on the bottom of your feet, so it can just sink into the body. One of my favorite ways in my office is to use my diffusers. So I have two different kinds of diffusers. This is my portable one. I take this everywhere, even in my car. So you can diffuse Calm through your home. It's particularly helpful to use in restful areas of the house, like if you go to sleep. So in sleeping areas like your bedroom as well. Now, you can also place a few drops on a cloth and just toss it into the dryer. And this infuses your clothes and your sheets and your towels while they're drying after you've washed them. One of my favorite ways to use Calm oil is with a relaxing massage. So I just use a few drops of the Calm mixed with the fractionated coconut oil for a relaxing massage. Now, I'll tell you more about the oil in a minute. But for the massage, normally I use 10 mils of the oil with only 5 drops of the Calm, because it's so concentrated you don't need to overuse it. Now, if you're having a bath, again, you can mix the same 5 drops and 5 mils of the coconut oil, put it in the bath, and then it moisturizes the skin at the same time. I also like to make my own reed diffuser room perfumes. So I use the fractionated coconut oil, and I use 1 drop per 10 drops. So what's great is everything has a dropper. So they're really easy to use. And don't overuse the product, okay? You won't get more benefits by using too much of the product. So use it correctly and get the great benefits. And then what I do in a glass jar is I place the reed sticks, and it brings a beautiful fragrance to the room. Now, you can use these as well for sensitive skin, that's fine, but what you want to do is use less of the oils for sensitive skin. So maybe just 1 drop of the calm oil per 5 drops of the fractionated coconut oil. You might want to do a little skin test patch in one area to make sure you achieve those desired results, okay? But now I'm going to tell you about a few little extra cautions as well, because there can be possible skin sensitivities, okay? And if you're pregnant or under a doctor's care, then I want you to consult your doctor on that. But as I said before, please, please, please avoid contact with the eyes, avoid contact with the inner ears and any other sensitive areas that you might have. I also want you to avoid sunlight or UV rays for up to 12 hours before applying this product. So don't think, hey, I'm going to go to the beach, I'm going to use the oils on my skin before I go to the beach in the sunshine. You might have a little bit of a reaction. So use some common sense here. And finally, I want you to keep it out of the reach of children, okay? This product is not licensed for children's use here in the EU. So we cannot recommend any usage for children at all. But again, as I always say, if you have any questions around the oils or use for your family members, then you can always ask me on Instagram and I can share that information. Okay, let's move on to the next oil. The next oil is the Escape oil. This is amazing. It helps to uplift your mood, relieve that kind of tense feeling as well. This is my favorite oil for my office. So let's take a look at the ingredients. First of all, we have that Emperor, okay? The Emperor essence is helichrysum. Now, helichrysum is a small perennial herb with like really tiny, narrow silver leaves and flowers that form a cluster of golden yellow ball-shaped blossoms. And the name helichrysum is derived from the Greek helios, meaning sun, and chrysos, meaning gold, referring to the colors of the flowers themselves. So, helichrysum has been used in herbal health practices since ancient Greece, and the oil is highly valued and sought after for its many health benefits. So helichrysum is also referred to as the everlasting or immortal flower, which gives you a little bit of clue how great it is. So the minister, we have our emperor, remember the minister? So the minister here is Roman chamomile. Now Roman chamomile grows very close to the ground, and it's reaching only kind of, a foot in height, and has gray-green leaves. And these flowers kind of resemble a daisy and smells a little bit like an apple. So when you smell Escape, you can really smell that appley fragrance as well. Now, the plant has been nicknamed the plant's physician because it has positive effects on the plants growing nearby. So you have your Roman chamomile, and then the plants growing nearby also benefit. And ancient Romans used the oil for courage during their war. I need some courage at work sometimes as well, so it's a good one. So while the most common use of chamomile is in teas, Roman chamomile can also be found in face creams, drinks, hair dyes, shampoos, and perfumes. So now we have the assistant, and the assistant in Escape is spearmint. And spearmint is a perennial plant that grows only up to 40 inches tall and flourishes in temperate climates. It's widely used in things like chewing gum, in sweets, candies, and obviously in dental products for its minty taste and to promote that fresh breath as well. But, it's very sweet and refreshing aroma is kind of cleansing and uplifting, making it ideal to evoke that beautiful sense of focus and positive mood. And spearmint is different from peppermint, making it a milder option to use topically on those with sensitive skin. And then now we have the messenger, and the messenger is frankincense. Now, frankincense is renowned as one of the most prized and precious essential oils. Frankincense has extraordinary health benefits. And in addition to its notoriety in the New Testament, the Babylonians, the Assyrians would burn frankincense in religious ceremonies, and the ancient Egyptians used frankincense resin for everything from perfume to skin salves for soothing the skin. So this is century-old knowledge, and this contributes to the modern uses of frankincense today. Its soothing and beautifying properties are absolutely exceptional. So let's take a look at the support essential oils now in the Escape. And it's a very inspiring blend of spice and herbs, essential oils that, kind of rekindle your love for fragrance and oils, because this is incredible when you smell it, okay? There is something really special about this combination. And as I said, I adore this in my home and especially in my office. So the other support oils in here are lavender, peppermint, cardamom, eucalyptus, and patchouli. Okay, so how to use Escape? Well, there's lots of same uses that you can use, the same that I talked about in the Calm oil, and again, the Escape can be used directly on your stress points. So you can use it on the temple, you can use it on your neck. I love it on my wrists and just rub it in. And again, you can place it at the bottoms of your feet, but this time, not before you go to bed. You want to do it first thing in the morning before you go to work. Begin your day feeling energized and enthusiastic. I love to diffuse it, and in my diffuser here, which is what I use in my home, I have a little pad which I put a couple of drops on and just place it in and then turn it on, and my office or my car smells incredible. And I love using this when I travel. So this is also my travel one because, I travel giving webinars all over the world, as you know, and this is really great for my hotel room. So you might want to invest in something like this to use with the Prime oils. So Escape can just be diffused throughout the house, but I really find it particularly helpful in that living room area or the office. And I find when I diffuse it in the office, it really helps to spark my creativity and that clarity when I'm working. So you might want to give it a go. I also place a few drops in my clothes and toss that into the dryer because I love my bedding and my sheets and my towels to smell like the essential oils. It's a very natural fragrance, and I don't like to use anything unnatural. It's beautiful for massage. A few drops of the Escape oil in the fractionated coconut oil for a relaxing massage is wonderful. And yes, you can also use it on sensitive skin. Just remember to dilute it, 1 drop of the Escape to 5 or 10 drops of the fractionated coconut oil. Always do a skin test, okay? Skin test patch the area, make sure that you're not having any reaction and you're achieving that desired results. And I'm going to go through the cautions again, same cautions as before, because possibly if you're using the Calm oil, you might not have a sensitivity. But then if you switch to another oil like the Escape, you might do. So do a little skincare patch. Keep this out of reach of children. Again, here in the EU, we are not allowed to recommend this for children. And if you're pregnant or breastfeeding or nursing, then please consult the physician. Always, always avoid the eyes, avoid the inner ear, and any other sensitive areas in the body. Next oil, my ultimate favorite. Honestly, my ultimate favorite, and that is SENTRY. SENTRY is a wonderful disinfecting blend of essential oils. Now let's start with the emperor. The emperor in SENTRY is clove. Now, the benefits and uses of clove date back again to ancient China and India, as well as other parts of the world. Clove essential oil comes from the unopened flower buds of the evergreen tree. Clove buds contain a significant amount of eugenol, an active chemical component that gives the essential oil its energizing fragrance, and it has a variety of benefits. And clove has been used for years in dental preparations, also in some sweets and for some chewing gum for its flavor and its ability to cleanse the mouth. So as a cooking spice, I love clove, yeah, I cook with it a lot. Clove adds that spicy flavor to any dish or dessert. And I love clove in my tea. Now we have the minister. Okay, the minister is an incredible oil. My favorite ingredient, Ravensara. Ravensara is a mild, camphorous aroma, similar to eucalyptus. But Ravensara essential oil is rare, a rare oil from Madagascar. It's a stimulating oil that can be used in many massage blends. Next is the assistant. The assistant in SENTRY is cinnamon. You can actually really smell that cinnamon through there. And cinnamon long has been used to add flavor for food. I'm sure you've used it in your own kitchen. And its internal health benefits are great. And cinnamon is derived from the tropical evergreen tree, that can grow up to 14 meters high. And it's highly fragrant bark. So the bark, the leaves, and the flower. And due to its high content of cinnamaldehyde, only 1 drop is needed for any internal and external benefits. Now, cinnamon is frequently used in mouth rinses because for your gums, it has a long history of really good for the mouth, but also the culinary use by adding it to your desserts, to your entrees, to hot drinks. You know, it's really lovely in tea or in a hot chocolate. Now, the messenger in the SENTRY oil is tea tree, more commonly known as Melaleuca. So tea tree, Melaleuca essential oil has over 90 different compounds and unlimited applications for this. The leaves of the Melaleuca tree were used by the Aborigines of Australia for centuries, and they would crush the leaves and inhale that oil to promote the feeling of clear breathing. They would also apply the Melaleuca leaves directly onto the skin for a very cooling effect. But tea tree is best known for its purifying properties, and it can be used to cleanse and purify. And tea tree can also be used on surfaces, like throughout the home, to protect against environmental threats. And diffusing, tea tree and SENTRY can help purify and freshen the air as well. So it's no wonder this is my favorite. the support essential oils in the Priime SENTRY blend, which is why I believe it's one of the Prime's top selling essential oils, because of its multiple benefits and uses. And it just has this uplifting and energizing aroma, and for me promotes that feeling of lightness and cheer and joy. And for me, that makes it great. So the other support oils in here, we have blood orange, German chamomile, clary sage, lemon, eucalyptus, lemongrass, pink grapefruit. So these are incredible. So how do I use SENTRY? I use SENTRY all over my house and when I travel. So SENTRY, I will apply directly onto my pulse points. Again, I might take a little, I've got some on my fingers, smells amazing. Put it onto my temples, onto my wrists, rub it through the neck. But also, I will put a few drops directly on an infected area. So for example, if I cut myself, I don't put it in an open wound. Okay, but if I cut myself and it's healing, I might put a little bit on there. What I also do is in a clear spray bottle, I will add 1 or 2 drops to the SENTRY oil, and then it makes a lovely spray solution. It's very cleansing, invigorating scent. I'll use it to clean countertops and other surfaces. For me, it's fine on marble surfaces as well, but it helps to disinfect and just gives this beautiful fragrance. Now you can also add 1 or 2 drops of the SENTRY oil to the Revive body wash. Okay, so I make this soap mixture because when I want to wash my hands and disinfect my hands, I use the Revive body wash, turn it into an antibacterial hand wash by I add about 15 drops to the whole bottle. Okay, so also you can diffuse it, as I said, particularly helpful in areas like the bathroom where you want to maybe disinfect a little bit more, or again, if you're working in an office, a bigger office, the kitchen, the car, that's a really good place as well. Again, use it in your dryer sheets. If you want to place a few drops on a towel and put it in with your other clothes, just to infuse that beautiful fragrance through the clothing, the sheets, towels, however you like. But I also love to massage it. I use a few drops of the SENTRY mixed with the fractionated coconut oil, and again, it's this beautiful massage. I also like to use it as a compress. So I get a cloth and I soak it with water, and I especially do this in the winter, when it's really hot, and I put a few drops of the SENTRY oil, and then I place it in as a compress on an inflamed area. Sometimes if I'm stressed, I might put the compress on my shoulders and I can sit there and relax. It feels great. Now, something my daughter has bought me is aroma jewelry. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah? So it's an aromatherapy necklace. I don't have it with me today, but it's a little necklace, and inside the necklace, you open it and it has one of these felt pads. So I put a couple of drops on it and it sits around my neck and just infuses the beautiful scent that's around my neck all the time. You might be able to make one of your own. Now remember, you can still use the SENTRY oil for sensitive skin, but you might want to mix just 1 drop, okay, to the 5 or 10 drops of the fractionated coconut oil. Keep that diluted. And as I said before, do a skin patch on the area, because you might be fine with the Calm oil, you might be fine with the Escape, but then don't assume you're going to be okay with the SENTRY oil. You must do a test patch on each of them. Keep out of reach of children. I told you that, but I just want to reiterate that goes for all of the essential oils. And if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, nursing, then again, consult a physician. always, always, always avoid the eyes, avoid the inner ears, and any other sensitive areas. And as said before, please be careful going into direct sunlight after using these products, because they are concentrated and you could have a small reaction to it. Let's take a look at the fourth one in the series, and this is ice. This is cool and soothing to your body. It certainly packs a punch. You do not need a lot of this product, okay? And it smells incredible, and it's no wonder. You can really smell the emperor in here. So the emperor is birch. Now the main chemical component in birch is methyl salicylate. So when that is used topically, a lot in creams and massage blends because of its soothing properties. In fact, wintergreen and birch are the only plants in the world that contain methyl salicylate naturally, okay? You can make a chemical of it, but this is natural. So when this is diffused, birch has this refreshing aroma that sort of highlights the feelings of being uplifted and stimulating. It's really, really powerful stuff. Then we have the minister. Now the minister is peppermint. The peppermint plant has a high menthol content. Now frequently used again in toothpaste and chewing gum and that oral hygiene. The next one is assistant. And the assistant is wintergreen. Okay, so the wintergreen, again, like the birch, is very similar. The wintergreen essential oil is derived from the leaves of the creeping shrub found in the coniferous areas. The messenger is white camphor, just incredible. And white camphor is really good because it provides that respiratory relief. It can immediately relieve congestion of the bronchi, the larynx, the pharynx, the nasal tract in here, and the lungs. You can apply it to the skin for pain relief and inflammation as well. Now, sometimes I use it. I have a little bit of arthritis on my ring finger, so I will just apply it, topically, rub it in, and it gives this beautiful anti-inflammatory. So the support essential oils in the Prime Ice bring together all the essential oils known for the comfort and the cooling in the needed areas. And these oils work together to temporarily soothe. And these essential oils provide this rejuvenating benefit. It's wonderful to comfort your back, to comfort your legs, to comfort your feet. And for me, I comfort the little bit of arthritis in my finger. So those other support oils, we have helichrysum, we have cypress, ginger, eucalyptus, German chamomile, lemongrass, and ravensara, as well as elemi and black pepper in there as well. So, how to use ice? Well, I already told you topically, you can use it directly in a targeted area. So, you can also use it, temples, away from the eyes, please, temples, neck, wrists. But I love using ice in a targeted area. So if I have a sore shoulder, I'm going to rub a little bit here, massage into that lower back. If you're feeling tensed, rub it into your fingers. Especially after a long work day, honestly, this is super. I love it as a diffuser. It really has this uplifting mood. So I might use sometimes the essential oils differently throughout the day. If I want something uplifting in the morning, in the office, I might use the ice, or I might use the escape, or I might use the SENTRY. In the evening, would I use those oils? No, in the evening, I'm going to use the calm oil. So have the set, mix and match, and use where you want to use them as well. But again, you could place ice into the dryer if you want your clothes and sheets and towels to smell fantastic. But I love massaging with it. It really is great. Dilute it with a few drops of the fractionated coconut oil for that relaxing massage. Again, really good for a compress. So get your small towel, put a few drops of ice with some water, let it soak in and absorb the liquid, and place the compress on an inflamed area. Again, for sensitive skin, you can use this, but the ice is very strong, okay? So for sensitive skin, 1 drop of ice to maybe 20 drops of fractionated coconut oil. Always do your patch test. Always, always. Check to make sure that you're not going to get any inflammation or you're going to achieve that desired effects. Extra caution with ice, okay? Because it can cause possible skin sensitivity. You know, just use your common sense around it. A little goes a long way. Totally keep out of reach of children, all right? And if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, again, consult a physician. But you really must be careful not to get this anywhere near the eyes, the inner ears, or sensitive areas. It can sting, all right? So be very careful with the ice. Trust me, it's amazing. Use, and a little bit goes a long way. Okay. The amazing fractionated coconut oil. I just think this is your ideal companion, okay? It's a great companion for the set of oils because the fractionated coconut oil is this virgin coconut oil that's, you know, being distilled, allowing the long chain fatty acids to separate and solidify for removal. So what remains is this ultra light, odorless coconut oil that stays in a liquid form, even at cooler temperatures. So it's a super sort of multi-purpose beauty product. And it's non-staining, it's non-greasy, it makes a great massage oil, a good moisturizer. I love moisturizing my skin, I love moisturizing my legs, especially if I've been out in the sunshine and a tan. Again, it's just a great carrier oil for all of the Priime range. So I really, really want to thank you all for joining me for this great webinar this evening. Remember, you can always contact me on Instagram. I'm happy to answer your questions. So put the questions on Instagram, then I can share the questions and everyone can learn from those as well. So I want to take this final moment to thank the interpreters. If you have been listening in another language or you have been listening in sign language, thank you very much for joining us this evening, and thank you to the interpreters for their great job. I love working with them, and I love teaching and educating you. I'll see you in the next webinar. Thanks.